Hello everyone. So today we are going to understand how the warehouse process type and the warehouse task work when we implement the quality integration with SAP extended warehouse management. So quality inspection, quality integration, quality management. It's a very important business process in the warehouse. So most of the pharmaceutical industries, chemical industries, here we use this process. So today in the architectural way we will understand how the system triggers the warehouse process type, what is the warehouse process type, what is the warehouse task, this is the basic which we call inside the warehouse business. What is the, in the short form we call WPT, warehouse process type, warehouse task, WT. I will understand, you will be understand this process. So in today our session we are going to understand few of the very important points here. So we are going to integrate means in our warehouse we have different kind of businesses. So integrate means with our warehouse we are going to link that business process with our warehouse. So in the today's session we will understand integrate quality inspections, or in the bracket I will mention here quality management, okay, with inbound process. Inbound process means we are going to receive the product inside our warehouse. And also today here we will understand few of the important things. Plus POSC. I will mention here POSC. POSC means process. What is the process we are going to implement here? Quality inspection process. This is process which we are going to implement, integrate, or going to configure, going to implement our existing warehouse business. Process oriented storage control. If we see the definition here, storage control. If we carefully see the definition of the POSC, process oriented storage control, we have the name process oriented storage control, which is going to control the storages. Okay, so first thing we will understand step by step what we are going to do. Process oriented storage control. Why we say process oriented storage control? Because we are going to the inbound delivery, inbound process, quality inspection process, okay, these are the integration process, and process oriented storage control. I will explain you why we have storage control. Process oriented, what is the meaning? Suppose we have the vendor here, we have the supplier in the market, or our business partner, we call business partner, we call, this is the BP in the short form. This is our warehouse building. In this our warehouse building, actually we deal with the some kind of medicines, like all type of multiple types of different kind of medicines, syrups, medicines. So here we are working on the first integration quality inspection. So in the normal warehouse architecture, we have the doors, multiple doors, and we are going to deal with inbound delivery process or inbound process. So we have the door, just beside the door, so door we have the reception area. This entire area we call staging area. We call this entire area, it's a reception area. So also we call this area as a goods receipt, because we are going to receive the goods area, or GR zone. Like same, we have this area we have to take the products inside our warehouse. This area we take the product inside our warehouse to be stored. This area we call send the products to outside the warehouse. So same architecture, same kind of architecture we have inside the plant. Okay. So send means we are going to send the goods to our customers, because we are going to sell them the product. Sell goods to our customers. Okay, so this is an outbound side. This is the receiving side. So from here we purchase. This is a purchase side. When we purchase the good from the supplier or vendor, we call vendor, we call supplier, we call vikreta. In the other language, Hindi language, we call vikreta. Okay, so we purchase. Suppose we are dealing with the pharmaceutical products, medications. In our warehouse, the first, when suppliers sent us the goods via lorry, via trucks, okay, then we have and now suppose this is a truck. And our this supplier sent trucks, multiple trucks or truck, or depends upon the quantity, to our warehouse. Okay, and inside the truck we have the boxes, wooden boxes. We call this is the full pallet or handling unit. Handling unit are the boxes each holds. So HU holds the product inside. Okay, then so, and in our warehouse we have some of the areas where we store the goods. temporary purposes or permanent purposes. Here we have in our warehouse some of the storage type. I will tell you one rule, basic rule, very simple and basic rule. Inside the warehouse we have the rule. What is the rule says? Rule says we have the storage type. Storage type contains storage section. Storage section contains storage bins. So storage type contains storage section, section contains storage bins. Okay. So storage type contains storage section inside, section contains storage bins inside. So now suppose we are dealing with pharmaceutical product, medicines, to store in our warehouse. Very simple. We have inside our warehouse final almirah. We call this as the, if we have the very tall, we call this as the high racks. Different kind of storage types we have inside the warehouse. So here we have, suppose this is the almirah where we place the goods or handling units, the boxes. And when our customer require the product, we pick from here and we sell to the outbound delivery process to our customer. We sell inside in the market, suppose. Suppose in the warehouse we have three kind of or multiple types of almirah. Okay, this area where stacker can move, where human can move, walk, okay, to pick the product, to place the product, this we call aisles, or we call this as a gallery. Okay, gallery to walk. Okay. In our warehouse we have different kind of storage type. Suppose this we have the RETN, the name of the storage type. This is, we have the I can say PALT, pallet storage type. Okay, storage type. And another we have high, this is a very tall, so I will give the specific name, storage type. Okay. So these are the three kind of storage type. First we have written storage type. Whenever we perform any testing process in our warehouse and the products get rejected based on the quality after testing, we place our product here. From here we sell the product again, we send the product to the vendor, return back. We have another storage types. So when we receiving the product in our warehouse, so first we have the, in the beginning we have the door. Standard number is the 9030. Inbound side warehouse door name. Okay, this is a door. Storage type, this is the one of the storage type we have. And what now we are going to understand, we are going to jump, we are going to see the rule. What rule says? If we have the storage type, it contains a storage section, section contains storage bins. So this inbound delivery side storage type, we have the storage section 0001, entire full door, full area. Okay, we cannot use half one door. Suppose we have the one door, half door, no.